Hello there, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Violet. I went ahead and created this orange rustic fall sort of eyeshadow look. I did do this entire face on camera and within this video, so if you are interested, then just keep on watching. If not, and you only want just the eye look itself, I will leave a timestamp right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get on to the video for you. I do already exfoliate and moisturize my face beforehand, showered, so this is like drying hair. I always have to take a shower before I do my makeup. It's just a given. So first thing, I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my face with the NYX Professional Bear With Me. It's a hydrating jelly primer, and I super duper love it. Put that all over my face. I kind of do just like, I don't do too much, I just do like a little dollop, dime size, I guess, maybe nickel size, somewhere along that. I just pretty much put that all over my face because I do have dry skin, sensitive skin. But lately it's been on a weird kick to where I get oiliness here and then like around my nose a little bit. So, and on my lips as well, I have been using the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil. I did receive this in like a free birthday package years ago, and I'm just getting around to using it. So I've been using it pretty much every single time that I go out. I throw it in my purse, so it's just kind of in there. The flavor, it does have a flavor. It's cranberry and pomegranate. So I don't mind that too much. I do really like the scent to it. So sorry, my camera was like focusing really bad. But it's just like a very like nice flat sort of applicator. It is lip oil, so it's just a tad sticky, but it does help my lips. I'm gonna go ahead and use my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir, excuse me. I am in the shade 710, or also known as Classic Ivory. I didn't like this at first, and then I did a dramatic thing in my life, or in my makeup life. I normally use a sponge, like a damp beauty sponge. The Real Techniques one is my favorite. And sorry if I'm like looking off in different directions. I have my kind of like my laptop here to kind of keep an eye on the camera, to kind of see where I'm at, if I'm in focus, if I'm showing y'all what I'm supposed to show y'all, and I'm not like out of frame or anything. So let's just kind of help monitor it. And then my mirror, big huge one right behind y'all. So, but on my live videos that I do on Facebook with my sister Brandy, I tried this foundation and I ended up loving it, which was a shocker. I didn't think that I would like it, because I'm normally just a damp beauty sponge person, and it's just all due to just this one simple change, a brush, and it's the Away Studio F23 brush. You get it off of shopmissay.com. It's part of the Mink brush collection, with black handles, black bristles, everything. And this was a game changer. I loved this foundation after all. I'm going to go in with the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camoflauge High Coverage Concealer. I love this concealer. I do feel like it is a more higher coverage concealer than some previous ones that I have used. And I do believe that I am in the shade 015 right there. So in case you're wondering, I always try my best to mention shades, mention products, and I just kind of just add it in places where I feel I need concealer. So that's pretty much just under eyes. I do kind of go above here a little bit, and then I will just kind of take the rest of the concealer just a little bit extra on the wand, and I will just dab in places that I find like a blemish or two or something. So for what I like to do to set my under eyes, again, I'm using my finger. I am notorious for using my finger whenever I set my under eyes with this loose powder, which is the Coty Airspun, if I didn't mention that already. But I like to grab a sort of generous amount on my finger, kind of like I'm baking and I've got a bunch of flour on my finger, but I just kind of like to pat it underneath my eye and then just kind of spread it. And I feel like with the touch of my finger, I can kind of feel where the powder is going. I can feel if I need a little bit more. I can feel if it's tacky. And for me, personally, it just looks better. I still get a few like creases like right underneath here, just like very tiny. Because whenever I used to set my face with brushes underneath there, or I would set with a damp beauty sponge. And I felt like the way that it set my under eyes wasn't all that great. It looked horrible. So I thought I would try it and change it up, because again, the way that I do makeup is completely different from someone else, and there's no right or wrong whatsoever. So now that my eyes are set, I set it with my finger. It's just the easiest way that works for me personally. I go in with a big powder brush like this one. Let me get it up. This one right here, which is also from AOA Studio, part of their Mink collection. And I'm talking and powdering my face. It's just what I do. I kind of multitask. But this one is the AOA Studio F21 brush, and this is so soft, so big, so fluffy, and I feel like it just sets my entire face perfectly. It gets in all the areas, and it sets so nicely. And I do go over my eye area again. I just kind of make sure that there's no extra powder just kind of sitting there. So that just kind of helps take away the extra excess. So that's just pretty much how I powder my face. For bronzer today, which is more of like a contour shade, you know, just by looking at it, it is from a brand called The Color Workshop, which I did find at my local Dollar Tree. I know Dollar Tree makeup, I know you've heard the horror stories about it, but there's some really good quality makeup there you can find. Sometimes there is name brand, so don't be fooled by, you know, some of the makeup there, because you can find some higher priced items such as e.l.f., Revlon, Maybelline, Hard Candy. You can find some really, really good makeup there, so don't bash it. Don't knock it until you try it. For highlighter, I am going to go into my Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighting powder. I freaking love this powder. Y'all guys have seen how big of a hole and how big of a pan I've hit into this thing. I honestly just really love this shade, and I believe this one's called Precious Petals. I did kind of break it. You know how well loved and how well for my trick whenever I apply highlighter, and I do want a little bit more of a bold effect, brighter, more blinding highlight, if you will. I grabbed just a regular old spray bottle. I fill mine up with water. This does the same effect as setting spray. I have tried both ways and they do just about the same. Water holds up just as long as setting spray does. So for a cheaper option, I use water. I spray my brush, just a couple spritz, so like so. And then I will just go ahead and kind of swirl my brush around almost in like a circular pattern, just kind of following where the hole is on my pan. And then I apply it, and that's just as easy as that. So I just like to tap it on first, just to kind of get in the spots, and then I will blend so it just looks a little more natural that way. And I apply it on my cheekbones, and I apply just a little bit forward on my cheeks so that whenever I smile, you see like a little pop of highlight there, and it just looks so this is a palette that I'm going to be using today. I have no idea what direction we're going to be going in, so we're just going to dip in our toes into the water and see what happens. right here called Twinkle, and I'm going to apply that on the middle of my eye, sort of where you would apply like a halo, and then I'll take a lighter shade, possibly Sweet Dreams, right here on the inner part of my lid, more close to like this part here. It's just kind of like fade them together. So that's what I'm gonna do off camera, and then I'll meet you back here after that is done. So now that I do have Sweet Dreams applied, and I went ahead and added Twinkle, so I do have Sweet Dreams here and then Twinkle toward the middle. So now that the outer edge kind of looks like it's faded or it's lost some color there, I'm going to go back into this sort of small blending brush. Sorry that I hit the camera. And I'm going to go into Elfish just a little bit and sort of darken up the outer corners just to kind of blend and deepen things just a little bit further. And then I'll meet you back here to do my eyelashes, put on some lashes. I don't do eyeliner, so don't have to worry about that. And then a lip color, and then we should be done with this. Alright, you guys, so this is the completed look. So I went ahead and popped on lashes, some lipstick, and set my face. I am going to let you know everything that I used. I used my Dollar Lash Club lashes in the style Kylie. These are a little more dramatic than some would prefer, but I absolutely love this, and I feel like they really complement and they really bring out this eye look. I set my face with the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Setting Spray, part of the same collection as the primer that I used earlier in this video. And then on my lips is another Shop Missy product. I absolutely love Shop Missy. It is their AOA Studio Liquid Lipstick line, and this is in the shade Hero. I feel like I wanted to pull out sort of like that rustic orange shade that I used on the eyes from the Dream Street palette and kind of match it with the lips. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked this look. Let me know if you recreated. I would love to see your recreations. Make sure to let me know what you think. And if you want to, you can tag either of us on Instagram, and we'd love to see your recreations. I hope to see you back here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day / night / week / weekend, whatever it is, and I will see you back here soon.